Something about my kids.
Kids, out of control. Hi, Anja here, Parenting Success Coach, helping you feel successful in your parenting. Topic today, close to my heart, I think for many of us, as our kids start to get bigger. It's so easy when they're so cute and easy to deal with, and then they have minds of their own and words of their own and fighting with their siblings, right? So today, my kids are out of control. It feels like my kids are out of control, let's be honest here, right? No one's listening, they're fighting, I'm exhausted. Like, how do I deal with this? So I got some great tips to share with you here. As soon as we notice that we are feeling exhausted, that we are feeling depleted, that's actually where we start. That's where we have to start the work. Not to fix the kids, not to fix the situation, but to help ourselves, right? Parenting is hard. It's really, really hard. I thought I had all the knowledge. I knew everything from having been a nanny for many years and having studied all of that. No. Parenting is hard. And the minute you think you've got it all changes. So it's testing us in every level that we know, especially all of us lovely people who want to do a good job, right? We want to raise wonderful people. And you are. Let's trust that, right? Even if you're watching this, that means you're already seeking out, noticing, listening, and then making your own decision. So let's start. So the first thing is, if you're exhausted, that's where we're starting, right? We're starting with your own self-care. When was the last time, Mama, you did something just for you? What are you able to do and incorporate into your life daily? Really making time for yourself to do something just for you, not as a mom, not as a wife, not as a father, not as a husband, not as an employee, right? Just for you. It's so important. Really, really important for us. So let's look at how can you fill your cup, right? When there's all this arguing and everything's going on and you actually don't really want to be home, it's a horrible place to be at this moment. First, fill your cup. Perhaps it's a walk, perhaps it's being with friends, perhaps it's a massage, maybe it's a weekend away. I mean, we can take it to any level, but what are you going to do that can help bring you back to you? That's our first step. And then we want to look at how can we connect to them? What is missing here? And usually it's a connection. Usually perhaps we haven't had any time just with them. Maybe we haven't been able to really engage with our children individually, not always as a whole, right? And we know that when we engage, we feel worthy, right? We feel it, but our kids feel worthy. They feel seen, they feel heard, they feel that they matter. And a lot of discourse comes from not having those feelings met. We're kind of like their emotional coach, right? So how can we help them feel connected and engaged, right? Doesn't have to take a lot of time. We can even ask, imagine that. Actually, somebody asked you when you were little and said, how can I help you? That's the kind of language we want to bring in. How can I help you? Not coming from a place of anger, right? We've already taken care of ourselves. We're in a nice, neutral, calm place. Can have lots of emotions, that's okay. But when we want to bring it, we're not coming defensive, which will make them defensive. We're not coming to the situation kind of a bit sarcastic or bitter or, just get yourself sorted and then I wouldn't be having the problems. That's not how we want to raise people. That's not how we wish to raise. That's not our conscious connection, our goal. We want to also check into respect. Are we being respectful? Are we doing a lot of barking orders in our house? Right? Are we doing a lot of kind of sarcasm, or our expectations aren't being met, so we're feeling kind of really peeved with them? How are we being respectful? And is there respect coming back? We also want to listen to them, fully listen. Now, when our cup's full, it's easier to listen, right? It's easier to have empathy. It's easier to try to engage and to be there and to let them know you value them. You value them as human beings without them having achieved or doing anything. I value them just as they are. We value them just as they are. And this can completely change the environment in your house, completely change your relationship. People don't act out just because. something missing. Something missing there. There might be a problem that we haven't been able to sort of even hear from them because we haven't had the chance to connect, to listen, to have our one-on-one dates with your kids. And it has to adjust to the circumstances we're at. I understand that, right? But there's always an extra 10 minutes in our day that can just be connection. We tend to sort of quickly, especially I know for myself, when I'm involved and got lots going on, it's heavy to take on something else, right? You feel like, oh my gosh, now what? Now I have to take on what? How do I fix them? We don't need to fix them. We need to build them up through empathy, through respect, through listening, through engaging. And when we are in a full place, a place of feeling really good about ourselves, how we respond, how we react, changes everything. So if you're struggling with this, if you'd like any more help, any more tips on this, comment below. If you'd like a particular issue discussed, comment below. If you'd like to work with me more, there's going to be lots of links around where you can do that, and I can help you within your particular situation. Have a great day. Thanks so much for watching. If you like the content, please make sure to subscribe. And if you want to find out more about me, my one-on-one coaching, my courses, my workshops, the links are in the description. Take care.